And so before I get into the playing of the game, I want to take this moment to encourage you to relax as much as you can, to make yourself as comfortable as you are able, and to begin to take some deep breaths down into your belly. And as you do that, see if you can find any tension you might be holding along your brow or in your jaw and along the back of your neck and on to your shoulders. Find any tension you might be holding there and allow it to release and drop into the ground below you. And as you continue to take breaths, and allow this tension or stress that you may be holding in your body to release and fall, let your awareness move down your back and through your abdomen. And as you do, encourage your ghost to sit quietly in the center of where you are, because that is exactly where it belongs. And continue to take these deep breaths for as long as you'd like. I heard also that a way to engage the rest response in our bodies is to take an inhale for any number of seconds and then exhale for a little bit longer than you inhaled. And these longer exhalations will help encourage our bodies to let go a little more of any stress or tension that we might be holding. But now, let's get to the realms of the adorable creatures of Pokemon. I have Pokemon Scarlet, and so I guess the adventures in Kitakami are also a little bit different depending on which version of the game you may have, if you have it at all. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to get this game, rather the expansion, I mean, because I finished playing Pokemon Scarlet a while ago, and I enjoyed it, and I got all the Pokemon, and I thought that might be enough. But then after seeing enough people play it, and business to slip from where you are to Kitakami, and from there to Dreamland. So without further ado, this is the small world of Kitakami, which I suppose I have read, or it is revealed at some point in the game, that it is a part of the Unova region of Pokemon. Although you cannot get into that part of the land or more familiar areas. This is a land all new to its own, as of yet unseen in the Pokemon games. So you are dropped off here with a few other of your schoolmates from the Orange Academy or the Grape Academy. I forget what the other one is, but this is Pokemon Scarlet, so I'm in the Orange Academy. And you are brought to this small town and told to pair up with another student. This is one of those students there. I forget her name at this moment, but Carmine, I think, is her name. But before I get into that, I just want to show you the rice paddies on Kitakami Road, which is what you cross through from the bus stop as you enter into the town. And I just think it's a really pretty landscape that they designed. I know that there's a lot of criticism towards this game regarding its graphics and its tendency to freeze, which is certainly true, but I don't think that it takes away from the greater aspects of it. And so you see here they have these rice paddies growing outside the village or just in front of the village that you cross through when you first get here. And not only do I think that it's really beautifully designed, but I think it's a really fun way to capture what is familiar to the oldest Pokemon games, which is sort of this pixelated rows of grasses that you walk through. Obviously, they aren't using the grid that Pokemon started with, but in a more real-world aspect, us humans do create these grids of grass in order to grow rice. So, I meant also to introduce you to the team that I've brought to Kitakami, and some of the members that have been discovered here. But here is my prized shiny Corphish, now evolved into a Crawdont. His name is Gangplank, and I have to say I do wish that the shiny Corphish and Crawdont had been blue, as has been discovered in this real world, that there exists some blue lobsters in the ocean, but nonetheless, I was happy to have found a shiny Corphish after not too much time spent shiny hunting it in one of the nearby areas where they are quite prevalent in Kitakami. But so here we are, we have come into contact with a Sawaddle. And all of the Pokemon in Kitakami start around the level 60 mark. So when I entered here, I decided to just bring along 2 Pokemon that I had captured recently in Paldea. And I will show them to you here right now. So Gangplank is our superstar from Kitakami, but we also have Sasha the Sawsbuck, and she also is a shiny. It might be hard to tell because Sawsbuck shinies are almost identical to also have our friend, the Graveler, the Ninetales, and Otachi, the Sentret. Otachi is actually the Japanese name for Sentret, I believe. So, I've come in with just those first two Arctopacks, and the Sawsbuck, and then was so happy to pick up the Groudon. And from here, the other three are just sort of auxiliary until more shinies are found, or whichever other Pokemon may come about. So this is the first town that you enter into, and at this point in the story, I am supposed to meet up with Kieran is his name. He is the brother to Carmine, the girl that we saw at the front with the dark hair. They are a brother and sister duo that go to a school known as the Blueberry Academy, and they are part of this school trip, although they actually live here in this town, so they're very helpful in communicating to the player what is going on and where to go about finding things. And our first task was to find some signposts and take pictures next to them, which I went ahead and did the first two of. But before the third one could be discovered, the day's end had come, and Kieran suggested that we go to the festival that is occurring this evening. So we will be doing that, and here you see is Kieran in the white jacket, and it looks like his grandpa is here in front of their house. So we come up to him, and Grandpa says, "Welcome home, Kieran, and who is this with you?" Kieran says, this is Hackett. He's part of the same school trip as me," and says. Grandpa looks over at me and says, "Oh, so this is a new friend of yours, eh, Kieran?" "I sure am." Kieran says, "What? Really? We're friends?" So, something distinct about Kieran, besides his very cool haircut and purple under shading, is that he's very shy and very timid, I guess, when it comes to seeing himself as worthy of friendship, which is endearing, although sad, I guess. But, we're friends now. Friends, I feel all tingly and funny hearing that. He is laughing to himself. I guess he's happy to finally have a friend. And looks like Grandma has come up alongside. Grandpa says, "Thank you for befriending our Kieran here." Grandma says, "Oh, Kieran's made a friend." Yeah, this is Hackett. Hackett, this is my grandma. Well, fancy that, a friend of Kieran's. We're delighted to have you, Hackett. Oh my, is it really already sundown? Goodness me, I'd nearly forgotten. The Festival of Masks starts tonight, doesn't it? So that's the festival that we'll be going to, and which we visited the fairgrounds of just before this. Wow, you can see maybe in the background Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, once you collect all of the Pokemon in the Pokédex, you get the Shiny Charm, which increases the chances of, Morpiko's gone mad. Let's start with a Hornleech and see. Or a Wheel. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Morpiko's speed rose again. Oh, but look at how much damage the Hornleech did. Almost enough to knock it out. And Morpeko ate something, which made it happy again. Now, I'm a little worried that Morpiko's speed is increased enough that it's going to be able to attack first. Hopefully, it's not as strong now that it's happier. Oh, it decides to use a Thunder Wave, which does no damage. But now Sasha is paralyzed. Will she connect? She does, and hits Morpeko with another Hornleech, knocking it out. Back to catching these shiny Pokemon. I have the Shiny Charm from getting the complete Pokédex in Pokemon Scarlet. But in addition to that, to increase the odds further and make it a little easier to find these shiny Pokemon, you can build sandwiches. Okay, so now she has sent out a Swadloon, the evolution of the little bug that we had fought before in the rice patties. And Sasha knows Mega Horn. I think this Swadloon is a bug and grass type, which makes bug moves super effective against it. So we'll have Sasha use a Mega Horn. And it almost does enough damage to knock out Swadloon. But not quite. Carmine says something about, is this about the mask? No, not at all. We'll finish off the Swadloon with a double edge, which actually gets a stab bonus, as Sawsbucks are grass and normal. Pokemon Trainer Carmine is about to send out a Mightyena. Let's switch it up just to show off somebody else. We'll put Groudon back in there and give him another chance in this battle. But the last thing to increase the odds of catching a shiny, which I used in order to find Gangplank here, is the sandwich making. Mightyena's Intimidate lowered Groudon's attack, so we'll raise it back up with a Sword Stance. And Mightyena uses Howl in order to increase its own attack stat. But interestingly, this Groudon also has the ability called Adaptability, which increases its stab by an additional 50%. So, this Crabhammer, with the Quick Claw allowing Groudon to move first, does a huge amount of damage and knocks out the Mightyena. And I'm sure Carmine is none too happy. Oh, but she has one more, a Sinistcha, which is a brand new Pokemon introduced in the Kitakami region. And I think that it is a grass and ghost type, so we don't want to keep this water type out here. We'll send out our Ninetales to take it down. Sinistcha is I guess like the Kitakami version of Sinistea. Instead of being a teacup, it's a matcha cup, which I guess is still a teacup, but you can see it also has the little whisk that is used to blend matcha powder in metamorphosis. Although in the case of the bug Pokemon like Caterpie into a Butterfree, it's hard not to see it as a real-world animal. Anyway, Carmine says, "Oh well, it's not like beating me was gonna cause another mask to magically appear. Now then, let me get my mask." I think that's fair. These are their masks after all. And I think there's a mask seller at the festival. How's that? Look good, don't I? Kieran says, it's okay, Hecate. You can just wear my mask. What? No, I already said it's first come, first served. And besides, that's your ogre mask. You always love that mask best. Yeah, but no buts about it. Heck, can just get his own mask at the festival. It's fine. Now let's go. Well, that was very nice of Kieran. Oof, sorry, Hecate. I know my sis seems kinda harsh, but she's really not all that bad. Actually, she was tearing the shed apart trying to find a third mask for you before you got there. Oh, but don't tell her I told you that, Hecate. She is covertly kind, I guess. The Festival of Masks is held up at Kitakami Hall. We should probably get going. Kitakami Hall is where the second of the signposts were, so I already know how to get there. And we'll head that way now and see what this festival is all about. So, just to catch up a little bit on the story that had already been explained or explored, I think this is the way up the hill to Kitakami Hall. No, actually, it's this way. There is an ogre which once came to terrorize this village down from the Great Oni Mountain, which exists up here, as you can see. I guess this was a long time ago, and the ogre was chased off by a trio known as the Loyal Three, which if you kept up with any of the previews of this game, you might have come into contact with. It's a dog, a monkey, and a pheasant. But something seems a little mysterious about those three. Anyway, they no longer exist. It was said that their remains were kept in 3 little statues that honor them. This is the Festival of Masks. Today is just the first day. It'll keep going for a while. Carmine says, I bet you don't have any festivals that this big over in Baldea or whatever, right? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh no, guess it's so incredible you're at a loss for words, huh? Karen says, it's okay, heck it, just ignore her. Carmine says, I'll snap a photo so you can remember this amazing night forever. Give me your roto stick for a sec. She is sharp, but ultimately seems to care about us. Come on, you two, scooching closer. Ow, you're stepping on my toes, sis. Oh, stop complaining, this'll only take a second. Okay, are you all ready? Say Chansey. That's cute. Wow, that was a bright flash. Now that's what I call a nice festival vibe. The Festival of Masks is held so we can all honor the loyal three, the brave heroes of Kitakami. Okay, so that's what the festival is for. The loyal three are the Pokemon that once protected this land from the evil ogre, you know. Carmine explains and goes on to say most of the kids in town wear masks of the loyal three, like me. Did I mention there are heroes? Karen snickers at the side. Carmine says, what? What are you laughing at? Nothing. I was just thinking it was funny that, like, you don't know anything about the ogre. What? Carmine's shaking with rage. I know the legends of Kitakami better than anybody. Pretty gutsy of you to laugh at your big sis. Sorry, Karen says. Kiki, as Carmine calls her younger brother, is still a little baby, so of course he thinks some kind of terrible monster's cool. He likes the ogre more than the loyal three. Oh look, Karen says, they've got candy apples. Let's go check out the stalls. There's another region of this Kitakami that is a bunch of apple orchards, and is also a really nicely designed area that you explore early on in arriving here. And I guess it's also a way for them to showcase another new Pokemon in this game known as Diplin. But let's see what this guy has to say. Looks like he's also wearing an ogre mask. We've given fruits and berries beautiful candy coatings. Well, look at this. We can purchase something. They have a candy apple, a green candy apple, a candy raspberry, candy roast berries, candy lepa berries, and candy pineapple berry. I'm gonna go with a candy lepa berry. And that says it's going to give a boost to my ice type experience points, which is good because Kitty the Arctopax is our lowest level on the team right now. Enjoy the festival, he says. Okay, that was good. Now what do we do? Where do we go? This person over here seems to be selling masks. Let's see if she'll let me. So many masks. Which should I choose? Oh, but there is nobody actually behind the counter. They've got shaved ice. I've already eaten enough sweets, I think, for now. They've got more of the candied berries. They've got ice cream. This person's standing over here with a Duskull. They've got like a yo-yo. And as much syrup as you want over here. Okay, so a lot of food vendors. just now. It was pretty easy for me, that is. And she had a score of something like 6,000. It said, "Go get her, Hecate." Okay. Let's see if we can beat the lovely Carmine's score. It seems to be loading the game. Okay. Oh, and we're on the back says, I, Carmine Masui's reigning champion of ogre balloon busting, have triumphed. I really want to have another go to deliver a crushing final defeat with a killer score. So I guess we did not beat her score. But I don't have much pocket money left. Kiki, you go serve Hecate a round defeat for me. No. What's that? You're taking the side of an outsider over your own sister? That makes me so annoyed. I think I'm gonna black out. Wow, that's dramatic. Sorry she's causing such a scene. Don't worry, I'll deal with her. Why don't you go wander around a bit in the meantime? Hey, look, off in the distance, there's some little dancing green figure, but now they've run off. I look at them, perhaps quizzically, intrigued. I think I'll chase them. And there they are, still standing all alone here under the red triangle, looking about for what? Is this a lost child? Or could it be the ogre that everyone is scared of? They don't seem too scary. I come up and crouch down to get a better look. Pawn, it says. A mysterious child is staring at you from behind their mask. That's a cool mask, I say, and it jumps. Banyo. Carmine comes up behind me and says, Hey Hecate, listen to this, it's nuts. Kiki's no use at all, zero talent for ousting ogres, I'm telling you. And suddenly, she notices the child. Or perhaps the child noticed her and then ran off. Hey, who is that? Carmine says. Chase after the mysterious kid is my new quest. But I'm soon stopped, and I stare at the child who's ascended the stairs, which actually lead off to Oni Mountain, where the ogre den is. Hey new kid, that goes for you too. Don't go running off. It looks like the kid's legs are made of wood, and its mask is fallen when it did an amazing backflip up the stairs, and we can see its face now. It's orange with yellow eyes and two tiny pointed teeth. You should come back, Carmine yells. The mountain's not safe. But off it goes running, and I, holding the mask that it left behind. You found the Teal Mask. You put the Teal Mask in your bag's key items pocket. The Teal Mask, a teal mask patterned after the face of an ogre. Ogre Pawn dropped it while fleeing up the stairs after visiting the Festival of Masks. Okay, so now it has been officially revealed that this was not a child, but is in fact Ogre Pawn, the Pokemon ogre, which lives in the mountain in Kitakami. Who was that? Where'd that kid come from? I don't think it's a kid, I say. And Carmine says, What are you talking about? What do you mean? That kid we just saw, they ran off toward the mountain. Could that have been the ogre from the story on all the signboards? Indeed, I think it was. Are you saying that story was true? I mean, they did drop a mask, so they really must be. Hecate, sis. Kieran's come up behind us now. What are you guys doing over here? We just bumped into the ogre. Hey, wait, stop, 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 Carmine says. What? Why are you yelling all of a sudden, sis? It's nothing you'd be interested in at all, I swear. I guess she doesn't because I think